Hi and welcome back to Roulette's Play Stasis. When we last left off, I think we met Samantha, maybe. Perhaps. And apparently we're supposed to...
Warning. Serotonin levels are abnormal.
Serotonin levels are abnormal? Huh. Where am I? Looks awfully foggy in here. This back door leads to the tram station. The security panel for the entrance to the tram station. With no systems or staff paying it attention, this once proud tree has withered and faded. The constant flickering of its lights does not add to your confidence of the elevator. The scuffing on the floor in front of the door indicates it has had frequent use. Once intended to brighten up the room, the shrubbery is now bone dry and the leaves are flaking. A quartet of monitors face you with a blank stare. Okay, well, see what happens when he tries for this door.
Scratch marks. Something was trying to get in.
Doesn't that mean that something's loose in here?
No power to the elevator.
Elevator's completely dead. Alright, so that's the way to the mess hall and I guess the sleep blocks. Let's check the security panel. Oh god, is that gas? Door locked due to atmosphere control override. What does this do? So I guess I need to go back to that security room and try and figure out... Ooh, my, it's really fucking dark in here. Fuck you, game. Is that clicking? Alright, that's a lot of blood. Doesn't really say where these rooms go to, so I guess we'll just try the first one. Whoa. The fuck happened in here? The sleeping cot has been wrenched away from the wall, either by damage done to the floor or the power of the root growths themselves. At the thickest sections of tangled growth, bulbous knots form a shape eerily close to that of a human body. As you listen, you can hear the rasp of labored breathing. Great. It's living plants. Sweat and mildew waft from the unwashed linen. A brown suspicious stain stands out in otherwise crisp sheets. God, what is that noise? Profusion of gnarled growths have spread through the sleeping block like roots, covering every surface in the same manner as a choking vine. Oh, that squealing is a terrible, terrible sound. Isabella Spaulding, another long day in hydroponics. Laundry day 12358 012358. Another long day in hydroponics. I planted carrots today. The place seriously sucks, but I figured the longer I work for Kane, the sooner they'll be able to replace this defective uterus of mine. So that's why people work for the company. Harry is protective and not in an acute way. It makes me feel a little uncomfortable. His attempts to protect my honor, his words, whenever Grant even looks at me are unnervingly familiar. Just like my ex-husband used to do. I'm not ready for another round of that bullshit. Half of the ship has been locked down for 2 long weeks. Apparently some new scientists boarded today, so maybe they'll be able to resolve the issue. But what do I know? I make vegetables reproduce for a living. I have to admit, Harry's whole stalker thing can be great sometimes. He's growing herbs for me so that I can make tea. With all this new security bullshit, I wouldn't dare use company resources personally like that. I've been pretending to like Grant just a little bit. I don't, but it keeps Harry on his toes. Harry opted to stay on the Groom Lake for another round. He was eligible to leave at the shift change, but he chose to stay. Gee, I wonder why he'd do that. He's a grown man, for goodness sake, but he's acting like a lovesick teen. He needs to stop fucking calling me Belle, though. It's Isabella, like the Queen of Spain. I keep hearing chatter about a fungal growth spreading all over Groom Lake. Let's hope it doesn't get here to hydroponics. I'd be devastated if anything happened to my precious celery. Spoke way too soon. I came into Hydro today to find everything coated in this strange fungus. Harry actually had a pretty good idea. What if we fought the fungus with genetically enhanced super mushrooms? Nope. Crossbreeding mushrooms did not improve things. Hopefully the emergency rations will get here soon. Unless we want to eat the portobellos from hell, that is. This shit's about to get dangerous. People have been beaten up. Some are even dead. We've seen a lockdown before, but it wasn't a mass panic like this. Will it ever be over soon? Or ever? Harry told me to stay on the sleeping block because it could be dangerous outside. You know, I've taken care of myself for 28 years without help from Harry. I think I can handle myself. I am not going to spend the final days of my life playing the helpless female, and I'm not going to cling to Harry, even if he's the last human being I'll ever see. He can't expect anything from me. Guessing this is going to be Harry's PDA. Nope. Shelby. I couldn't even be bothered to get out of bed today. Nobody came asking questions though, so that works. Sometimes when I first wake up, I wait as long as possible to say the first word of the day, and then that word serves as a prediction of how shitty that day is going to be. Naturally, Isabella woke me up asking if I'd rather fuck Grant or Harry. I thought she was supposed to be some kind of feminist who doesn't need a man. Hypocrite. To answer the question, I'd need to do a bit of research. Harry will suffice for that. I guess I'm obligated to write about the ship lockdown since it's all life-threatening or something. I don't even know why we carry these PDAs. Seriously, I will never go back and read this shit. The Groom Lake got a 300% funding increase, and I have a feeling we're doing some more shady bullshit with it. Welcome aboard the Groom Lake, where as far as the universe is concerned, you don't exist. And as far as the board is concerned, you don't exist. Nothing actually exists. Humanity's gonna flip shit when they finally figure that out. So Grant's gay. I knew I'd seen him checking Harry out. Lips are sealed. It's gonna be a long, painful death if we don't get those rations soon. I might have to start murdering and eating my blockmates. I'll start with Grant because he's got the most meat on him. Harry's last because I'm in no hurry to put my mouth on that again. Oh. Hey, someone's making booze. Humanity has truly reached the apex of engineering, space moonshine. It brings a smile to my eye and a tear to my heart. Get me some. Taste? 0 out of 10. Effectiveness? 10 out of 10. This stuff has to be at least 120 proof. Had to do something I totally don't regret to get it, and it was worth it. Liquor supply is running low. Food supply is high. Disappointed. Here I was thinking I'd be enjoying moonshine marinated leg of Grant this evening. Disappointing. At least I didn't starve. On the one hand, something exciting happened. On the other hand, we're probably going to die or something. I have no regrets. Not even that thing I did to get the moonshine. I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days. I sincerely can't think of anything I regret. Not hooking up with Harry, not pursuing music instead of physics, nothing. It was all part of what made my life mine. Life carries on no matter what, so I guess it's best to just be satisfied with what little I did accomplish. The universe swallows you atom by atom eventually. You know, I'm proud of how far those atoms made it from when they first got together to form Shelby Isaacson to where they are now. Man, I think her PDA is my favorite PDA out of all of them so far. Well, I guess let's go touch a plant and die. I guess I don't want to touch a plant and die? How about over here? Do I want to touch these plants and die? Nope, I guess not. Well, what do I have in my... I have a drill. Well, I could try and drill it.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Alright, never mind. That's GTFO. Doors don't have to be so loud. Is this the boys' room, maybe?
Mother had a womb that was covered in fat. Father had a tongue that was also black.
Is anyone there?
But they didn't care for us. we didn't care for them, and so it happened again and again. Skin like a crocodile and eyes like sin, the RG consumed them from within.
What the fuck? Another gruesome victim of the indiscriminate slaughter. This one has a strangely wistful look on his face, as if he was imagining an escape into a cheery landscape on the walls. This corpse has been savaged. Its leg is nothing more than a tendon-strapped bone. Oh god, were they eating him?
Poor bastard. Looks like he didn't even manage to get out of his bunk.
Hey, there's Grant! You know what's even worse than being a janitor? Being a space janitor. The shit I literally have to put up with is unbelievable. I mean it. My job is to control the recycling of methane expulsion from human waste. Shitty is an understatement. Plus, I can barely understand my coworker. I think he's Polish, but he only speaks Spanish. I don't know. Isabella's been talking to me. I hope she doesn't have any ideas. I'm really not into that. Even if she was a guy, she's just so difficult to deal with. I think she purposefully leaves some shadow of doubt that she might have some feelings for Harry, just so that he'll hang around. Poor guy's obsessed. It's creepy, but it's also the teeniest bit sweet. I think Jupiter's finally done growing. She was such a cute little kitten. Now she's big and doesn't cuddle anymore. Harry's allergic. He thinks that I keep Jupiter around just to mess with him. Really, I don't. She gets in the way sometimes, but she's the only living thing that really understands me. I love that little kitten. Big kitten. Isabella smacked Harry straight across the face today. I think he called her a pet name to her face. I would have been flattered. Poor guy. Everything's so uneventful around here. Maybe that's a good thing? I've been trying to talk to Isabella to see if she's interested in Harry. I don't think so, but I want to make sure. It would help me sleep a little better. Interdepartmental pool to win 64 days of leave? What a joke. Kitchen security and maintenance aren't even eligible when they're the ones that keep the ship running. Oh, wait, I guess that makes sense. This fungus shit is everywhere. It's already in the methane collection plant. Shelby's such a cow. She says she hopes it gives me cancer. But that way I could start over with new organs, courtesy of Kane Corp, of course. I told her there's only one organ I really wanted, and that Harry was too busy following Isabella. Shelby said, "Oh, it all makes sense now. You go, girl." But I'm not a girl. Could have been worse. I just hope she can keep a secret. I don't want everyone involved in my business. This mushroom plan that hydroponics came up with is not working. If anything, it made life in the plant just a little more grueling. People have been complaining to me about weird smells coming from the vents. I swear it's not the plant. I can smell it too. Emergency rations. I snuck some food to Jupiter first. She was acting a little loopy. I noticed just today that Harry has the most adorable way of stuffing his face. He always inspects whatever he's about to eat before he takes a bite, then shoves as much in his mouth as he can. Ah, the simple things. Power's out in the places near around the ship. Hopefully the plant isn't next. That sure wouldn't end well. I haven't seen Jupiter since the tremors. I could only make assumptions. God, I hope she's safe. I don't want Harry to get hurt in all of this either. He's just such a little guy. I've been following Isabella around to get closer to Harry and make sure he's okay. I don't know what's going on, but suddenly it doesn't matter whether or not he could even care about me. Those guys who went to work on Station B haven't come back yet. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can so I can stay on my toes when everything goes to hell. I've cried a little as well, partly because of Jupiter, partly for reasons I don't understand. I don't want to burden Harry by telling him about how I feel. I know it will just confuse and upset him. I'm really hopeful that we'll all make it out of here, but Shelby's pessimism is contagious. I don't know. Will I ever have another chance to open my heart to someone? I'll have to hope so. I just can't tell Harry. Or Guy. Died having to hold that in for evers.
I'll never get used to this.
Harry! Belle looks like she's angry or something. Belle says she's fine, but I'm going to keep an eye on her. I can't read that one for some reason. I don't know why. It's like it's broken. I had a nightmare that Belle killed herself, so I checked on her just to be sure. I hope I didn't wake her. Grant wouldn't have checked on her. That dick doesn't know how to care for a lady. Not a lady like Belle. Sure hope nobody catches me growing these herbs. Space is so empty and cold, and Belle seems like she needs the comfort. I don't care if I get caught, but if I did get caught, Belle would know that I'd truly do anything for her. Belle seems super frustrated today. I stopped asking her what was wrong because she got really mad at me the other day when I did that. I feel like I'm making her angrier every time I speak to her. She's upset and I can't do anything about it. She spoke to me today. I'm so glad everything is okay. I lost so much sleep over her last night. If she only knew, she'd feel so special. Grant keeps bringing his goddamn cat into the sleeping block. I'm allergic and he knows it. Shouldn't need a shot of epinephrine every time I go to bed. He thinks he's a badass because he managed to sneak a cat on board. Belle probably thinks he's so cool. Why can't she see that he's a total dick? I decided to stay on Groom Lake so that I can be with Belle. I don't like it here, but I love her. Some guy in engineering says that there's a fungus on the ship. I wonder if it's poisonous. If it is, I bet I could hijack a lifeboat to fly Belle home. The fungi is all over hydroponics. I have an idea though. What if we engineer another invasive fungus to take out the alien one? I honestly don't think it'll work. I suggested it as a joke at first, but Belle thought it was a good idea. So now we have to do it. Grant's been following Belle and I everywhere. I know she thinks he can keep her safe, but I know he can't. He's so full of himself. I think Grant's cat died during the tremors and the chaos. Good fucking riddance. Guy's been sobbing for almost a day now. Maybe now Belle will understand that he's not fit to protect her. I think I'd die for Belle. It's pretty much been established that something's running around and killing people. I'm gonna fight it when I see it. It'll only get to Belle over my dead body. She'll die knowing that I gave my life just to tack a couple of seconds onto hers. How noble and naive. He's really, really naive. I don't see anything I could possibly salvage from here. Unfortunately. Oh, maybe I can open these lockers? No, I can't even reach the lockers. Alright, well this wasn't helpful other than, you know, plot. Can I go this way at all? No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, so I've got to go back to the security wing and try and figure out how to vent the gas then. That's the only way I think I would be able to... Does that say smile on the ground? I swear I think it did. Alright, let's see if we can somehow get this to work. Oh, right. Can I move him by any chance? No, I'm probably gonna end up trying to access his PDA, huh? And I don't think I can reach it with the drill to even try and figure
I can try
out.
to make it fit, but it may break.
Is this a way? No, doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Sorry I didn't make any progress. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give me that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It's really great. Like, it's helpful to me and the channel. It really is. And thanks, you guys. I appreciate all of your support, sincerely. Alright. Bye. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, rain and stuff and everything else? Oh god. Fuck you! We're off to a hell of a start already.